Hello, Dr. Brad Hulsebus here, and welcome to another edition of Ask the Chiropractor. Ask the Chiropractor is my little podcast that I do when someone has a question about chiropractic or chiropractic care. I try to answer. I'm a chiropractor here in Rockford, Illinois. I'm a proud graduate of Palmer College of Chiropractic, and I'm happy to be the team chiropractor of the Rockford Ice Hogs. Let's dive into it. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. Today I want to talk about a couple of things you want to think about when you go look for a chiropractor. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to hit 3 different topics. The first topic, which I feel is the most important topic, is the chiropractor you found. What kind of care are you going to receive? There's a couple different thoughts on this. There's a thought that a chiropractic adjustment is one small thing the chiropractor can do. And the chiropractor can also do physical therapy. The chiropractor can also do acupuncture. The chiropractor can also do a bunch of different things. And so some of these schools teach that the chiropractor shouldn't be limited to the chiropractic adjustment. The chiropractor that should be one thing the chiropractor does. Other schools think that the chiropractic adjustment is the most important thing that we do. Say like a dentist, the most important thing they do is look at your teeth. They might be able to do other things like TMJ exercises and stuff, but they master the teeth. Some chiropractors focus on just giving the best chiropractic adjustment. Why? Well, because there's already physical therapists out there. There's already medical doctors out there. There's already health food stores out there. Those other things already exist. So if you've had a spinal injury or spinal problem and you've been going to a physical therapist, maybe you don't want to go to a chiropractor who majority of their practice is physical therapy. Maybe if you want to try chiropractic, maybe you want to go to a chiropractor who the majority of their practice is chiropractic. My practice, for example, we pretty much only do chiropractic adjustments. Now, if somebody needs something more, then we refer them to the person who's the expert on those things. I do have training on physical therapy. I took physical therapy when I was at Palmer College of Chiropractic. If I think that you need physical therapy to complement the chiropractic care, we'll get you there. But I would never have you come into my office and just start physical therapy. Maybe we're chiropractic down the road, because I feel you came into the chiropractic clinic to get chiropractic care, and chiropractic care in its essence is a chiropractic adjustment. That's the most important thing. So when you look at your chiropractors on your websites and stuff like that, you want to look to see the different services they provide and things. They're talking only about the adjustment and what the adjustment can do and the benefits of getting adjusted. Then you're probably going to someone who specializes in the adjustment. But if you go into a website and they've got 45 different things listed, we do PT, we do this, we do that, then you're going to somebody who maybe doesn't always do chiropractic adjustments. That's not a big part of what they do. That's not a big part of who they are. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying if you've already gone to physical therapy and you've already tried different things like occupational therapy and stuff like that, and now you want to try chiropractic, then I would suggest maybe then you try chiropractic. Then you go to somebody who actually performs chiropractic adjustments, majority. Now, I do give exercises, I give stretches, I give suggestions and stuff like that. I'm certified in wellness. We talk about eat right, move right, think right, based on a hunter and gatherer society. So it's not like I only do adjustments and nothing else, but 99% of what we do is chiropractic adjustments. We look for what we call the vertebral subluxation. That's where 1 or 2 bones are misaligned, creating a stress response, which hits that nerve, goes out that nerve, and therefore that nerve kicks into a stress mode and affects the body parts, whether it be sciatica, the nerve in your lower back that goes down your leg into your toes, whether it's brachial plexus, the nerves in the base of your neck, and those go down into your arms, make your fingers go numb, or maybe it's T6 that goes to your stomach and you have unexplained heartburn. These are the different things that a chiropractic who specializes in chiropractic adjustment looks at, but ignore the physical therapy aspects of it, doesn't ignore those other things. We still know about those things. We still want to incorporate those things. However, that's not the bulk of our practice. The next thing you might want to ask the chiropractor before you go in, can I use my insurance? I pay good money for my health insurance. I've already paid money up front that I'm hoping to regain when I go with the chiropractor. I don't like to pay my bills twice if I'm paying for health insurance. Some chiropractors will tell you that no, they're cash only. They've elected not to work within the insurance model. and they don't want to be responsible for the insurance. So they say, no, we only take cash. Some say, yes, we work with your insurance company. You're going to come in today, you're going to pay us. I'm going to give you the paperwork. You submit it to your insurance, and then you can get reimbursed by your insurance if you choose to. Other ones say, yes, we are insurance providers. We submit everything to the insurance and we collect what the insurance gives us. That's the three different areas. Now, the question is, which one do you want to do? Do you want to come in and just pay cash and say, I don't care what the insurance company allows or doesn't allow. I don't want to do all the paperwork and documentation that was required by the insurance company and go through all the extra hurdles and hoops the insurance company has. I'm just going to pay cash. I'll be honest with you, any chiropractor, whether they take insurance or don't take insurance, will say that's fine. It's because it's easier on everybody, including the chiropractor and the staff, more importantly. Other chiropractors tell you that you're going to submit your own claims. Now, when you submit your own claims, you're assuming that what was given to you was proper and done. I'm not saying it's not, but you have to assume that the chiropractor is doing it the way the insurance companies want it in order for you to get reimbursed. Sometimes the chiropractor says, the reason I don't submit it to insurance is because I don't want to do what the insurance asks of me. Like with Medicare, there's very specific guidelines of what we have to do in different visits in order to qualify you to have the insurance cover it. All the other insurance companies kind of copy or mimic what Medicare does. When the chiropractor says, I'm not going to submit your stuff, you can submit on your own, hopefully the chiropractor is following those guidelines of that insurance company. Otherwise, at the end of the day, the chiropractor already got reimbursed by you. The chiropractor is probably not going to fight very hard to get you reimbursed by your insurance company because they've already got what they were going to get. And 9 out of 10, if this is the case, that chiropractor already knew that was going to happen because you're probably not the first one to bring it to their attention. Then you have other clinics that submit it for you. So they call the insurance companies, they work with the insurance companies, they ask what's covered and what's not covered. They figure out what is covered, what's not covered. They figure out the responsibilities of what to document, not document. Now, a lot of times when you go to this kind of chiropractor, it's a little more cumbersome. You have to fill more paperwork out. You have to do more forms. You have to do more questionnaires. 90% of the time, these questionnaires, the chiropractor does not need. Nope. The chiropractor doesn't need it, but the insurance company needs it to validate why you're at the chiropractor so that way you get the care that you want and have the insurance companies pay for it. So my clinic, personally, we have always worked with the insurance companies. So we always do the extra paperwork. We always do the extra questionnaires. And we do the occasional x-rays to keep everything up to date. We do the occasional exams to keep everything current, up to date. When it's been too long, you've been coming too long, or something happens new, we have to document the change. When you work with the insurance companies, it's nice because you paid for the insurance, but it's a little bit of extra work on everyone's half in order to make it happen. But again, that's going to be the question I would ask. That would be the second thing I ask. The first thing, again, to recap, do I get a chiropractic adjustment, or are you more physical therapy related? Do you submit to my insurance? Do I pay cash, or do you expect me to submit to my insurance? Or don't you care anything at all about my insurance? And the last one I would ask is whether or not the chiropractor is going to put you on a care plan and investigate you, or just give you an adjustment and send you on your way. Today, with more and more corporate chiropractic clinics opening up, there's a lot more of, I'm just going to give you one adjustment and send you on your way. They even advertise, hey, good news, you don't have to go through like x-rays and exams. You just come in, we'll give you an adjustment, boom, you're on your way. We're not going to ask you to come back. We're not going to ask you to follow through. We don't care. We're just going to give you an adjustment and you do what you want to do. Other chiropractors are going to do the art of doctoring, where they're actually going to take an examination and or x-rays of you. They're going to look at your spine. They're going to figure out what's been going on. They're going to come up with a game plan or care plan of what's going to take to make you get better. When are we going to introduce the frequency of visits? When are we going to introduce new exams? When are we going to do stretches and exercises? When are we going to introduce a reevaluation? What are our expectations? When should we change and go? So those are the two different things. One of them is very invested in getting you well. One of them is invested in, hey, man, if you just want one quick adjustment, I'll give you one quick adjustment. You don't have to do much. Just come on in. We'll pay cash. We'll fill the paperwork out. Boom, boom, you're done. You're on your way. Other ones say, no, we need to take care of you. You came in here for a problem. One adjustment won't fix it. We got to take our time and this and that. Where do I stand on this? I'm the kind of chiropractor that reads research and studies things. And if you go back a couple of podcasts, there was a really cool research paper that came out talking about the basics, that they did a literature review of all the chiropractic care from around the world, and they discovered that it takes at least 12 adjustments for you to start having a change. So they took people and they gave them one adjustment, two adjustments, three, all the way up to 30, whatever it was, I think 36. And they were curious, what is that point where the majority of the population starts to have their spine change and get the positive effect of a chiropractic adjustment? And they said it was 12. That's the number they came up with. So the average number is 12. Some people less, some people more, but right around 12. So if you come to see me, we usually schedule you for 12 visits. Then we can reevaluate you to see where you fit on that scale. So knowing that majority of everyone, it takes 12 visits to make a change, I would go that route. So again, back to the beginning. You try different things. You're not getting success. You want to try chiropractic. Should I go to a chiropractor that's going to give me one adjustment and send me on my way? Or should I go to a chiropractor who does chiropractic and will put me on a care plan, figure out my schedule, and tell me what I need and follow the route? So I would ask you, if you're going to tell people that you tried chiropractic, I would recommend that you can say, I went to a chiropractor who does chiropractic adjustments, not just physical therapy and ultrasounds and different modalities, but they actually just focus on just adjustments. And I went more than 12 times, or I went at least 12 times. And I can honestly say chiropractic worked or didn't work. But if you go to a place where you get one adjustment, you go on your way, there's no exam, there's no x-rays, there's no evaluation, just one quick adjustment in and out, please don't say that you tried chiropractic and it didn't work for you. That's like me saying I went to the gym one day, lifted weights, I didn't gain any muscle or lose any weight, therefore I know the gym doesn't work. Or that's like me saying, hey, I brushed my teeth once and I still end up with a cavity, I'm not brushing no more. It's just this, it's illogical. It's not a one and done. Now, myself, if I'm traveling to the mountains somewhere to go on a killer hike and I hurt my lower back on the way down and I don't know any chiropractors in that area, and I see one of those pop-up clinics where they just do one and done, there's a really good chance I might go there. And I've had my own patients go there too, like on a Sunday night or something. But they go there, they get that one, they come up and follow up with me the next day. And you can guarantee you, if I end up at one of those clinics, I can guarantee you I will follow up with Dr. Dace or Dr. Hayes the next day here at the clinic. There's no way I would just do one and be done. No way. So they serve a purpose. They're there. They are what they are. But please don't ever say that I tried to brush my teeth once and I know dentistry doesn't work. Please don't go to physical therapy once and say I had surgery on my shoulder, I did PT one day and it doesn't work. Give chiropractic the same respect. And the same thing you do with your medical doctor. You might say, I don't go to my medical doctor multiple times. Yeah, but they give you a prescription, you take it multiple times. You don't just take it once and say, oh, I guess I'm cured now. I only want one pill, doctor. I don't want a whole jar of them. Everything that we do takes repetition. Everything that we do has to take a change in healthcare. There's nothing you do in healthcare one time and you're done. Maybe a heart transplant, but you're going to be follow up many visits with that, with PT, chiropractic, and everything else under the sun. So don't be a fool and think that you can get one adjustment and be fixed. You might need one adjustment to get you until you can get to the place where you can actually get fixed. I get that. I totally understand that. But as far as I just want one adjustment and I'm going to get my back better. People come in here, they used to come in here a lot and say, I'm only giving you one chance to fix me. And I just be honest with them. I said, I'm not going to waste our time. Science shows it takes more than one. So let's not even begin. So there you have it. 3 things to look for when you're looking for a chiropractor. And again, they all have different purposes. They all serve different means. I'm not telling you which one's better than the other. I'm going to tell you the ones I do and why I do them. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the chiropractor who does physical therapy, chiropractic and everything isn't a decent chiropractor. It's just a decent person. I'm just saying that if you want to try chiropractic for chiropractic, then I would probably go to a chiropractor who only does chiropractic because you can do PT anywhere. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't go to a chiropractor who won't work with your insurance company, only pay cash, or maybe submit yourself. I'm just going to tell you what to expect if you do it, and the different things to expect. Maybe you don't have any insurance coverage. Almost every chiropractor, I describe chiropractic clinics a lot of times like a private college. My daughter's graduating this year. And the private colleges, the small schools have a big sticker price, but when you sit down and talk to them and work with them, sticker price usually changes. You'll be surprised. The last thing, if you go to a chiropractor, don't go to one that's one and done. Make sure you get a care plan. Make sure you get a plan and what to look for and what to do when you go to a chiropractor if you really want a result. Again, if you're traveling and I just drove 12 hours, I would really want to enjoy my vacation. Man, my neck is tight. One of those little pop-up things where you get one adjustment and be done. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd give it a try. I'd rather do that than get a pill. Tell you that much for sure. But then I'd follow up when I got home. and follow up with my normal chiropractor when I see them when I get back. My regular chiropractor, maybe not normal, my regular chiropractor. Your regular chiropractor might not be normal. So there you have it, okay, folks? So three things I look for, and I look for a chiropractor if I'm thinking about starting chiropractic care. If you know someone that's interested in starting chiropractic care and they live really far away, you don't know anyone to refer them to, that's the things I would look for, the hows and the whys I would do those things. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can always go to my website, hit the link below, and if you have a question about chiropractic or chiropractic care, there's only one qualified person to answer that, and that's a chiropractor. Nobody else studies chiropractic. I would never ask my dentist about my toes or my feet. I would ask a podiatrist. I would never ask my family doctor about my teeth. I would ask my dentist. So only ask the experts. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have a question, leave it below. Maybe next time you'll be the question of the week. And stay healthy, and we'll see you next time around.